Alright, everybody. There's about to be a game of singles. Welcome back. This is game 14 of 15. We're nearly at the finish line here, team. We've got a Div 1 game of singles about to happen. And it's gonna be a good game. We've got a couple of national singles champions. There's actually plenty of national singles champions going on around here. It's full of quality around here.
Oh, hey James, have you picked our last game out yet?
No, I haven't bothered.
Okay.
Nothing worth watching. Now we've got.
Can we pack up?
We can pack up and go, Dave.
Okay, good.
Now we've got a good game here. We've got two national singles champions here. One of them was like 2012. Is that when you won in Invercargill?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
That was Joe winning the singles in Invercargill. And I reckon whenever Ashburton was like a 2019, I think Gary beat Robert Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
So
arguably the two nicest skips and bowls?
No.
Oh.
The secret. It's because it's hard to get a word out of them. You don't know if they're nice or not.
Well, the fact that you can't get a word out of them is a nice thing in its own right?
That's different.
No, I know both of these gentlemen, and
couple of very nice fellas.
They are nice fellas. Full stop.
Can you move your cursor, Dave?
Oh, sorry, it's on the screen.
Yeah.
Somewhere there. Is that okay?
Yeah, just put it right there.
There. That's where he's aiming.
Anyone tell these two what the mat does?
The mat, for those that have been following right through, the mat's moved. You can see, because there'll be aficionados out there that will know Gary's played here only yesterday. And the mat definitely wasn't where it sat now. So this will play a little bit different, albeit, as we know,
it'll play the same.
It's best mat in the hall.
Yeah, so what's going on out there? Div 1 had a bit of movement. We had 2 losses for Southland, 2 wins for Otago, 2 losses for Auckland, maybe?
Goodness.
I think Auckland moved down to 5th.
Down to the danger zone.
And there's a tie for 3rd, 8 points ahead of them, Southland and Otago. So if
Ashburton got a win, that's news.
Ashburton did have a win.
Yep.
Ashburton had a win. Waikato had a couple of wins. They'll be feeling pretty happy about your claims at 8.52, Dave.
I'm not even nervous.
Me neither.
You were. You said way too early to go the early crow, but
I mean, it is. Still not nervous though.
I said unofficially called it.
No, you called it.
But they just said they're just going too good, and they won both fours.
Yeah. Cool. What's going on here?
So last year they got 123. Was the score Waikato won.
Gary hunting down the big swing hand here.
And
that's scary.
That's a pretty good result.
How brave do you reckon Joe's feeling, just trying to pluck an orange bowl out
Joe's
4 on the first hit?
He could swing on...
I suppose he could just trail it for 3 as well, I guess.
Yeah.
If the orange is already the shot,
then he'll peel it off, right?
Nah.
Across the head.
Like there's no, you're not stressed about playing the backhand if the orange is already the shot, because you can't make it worse. If you've already got one, then yeah, I reckon it's 1 blue. That's why he's going to play this hand. He's just going to try and swing into that gap and make another one.
3 rolls. I reckon he's 3 rolls for 4 shots. Yep. That's more than 3 rolls. Nearly, that's probably it.
Just how he saw it. I reckon that's exactly how he drew it up.
Not at all. 1.
I don't mind seeing a bit of aggression there on the first hand, Dave.
Yep.
So Bay of Plenty didn't have a good round in Div 3.
No.
They've dropped to 5th spot.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Ooh. What about
The log jam of Division 2?
Yeah.
No points in yet, though.
Okay, so that hasn't moved yet.
No.
Is Division 1 up yet?
No, they've only just started putting them in.
Okay.
Yeah, so Div 3 is the only one that's actually got all the results in from round 5.
All right.
Which has North Wellington well clear. And Canterbury, Northland and Taranaki all within
They're
a stone's...
fighting for that second spot.
Yeah, all within a stone's throw.
As everyone knows, second's as good as first
Mm-hmm.
when you're looking for promotion. You could also say that fourth's as good as third, way better than fifth.
Yes. I remember this being in this position on Sunday morning last year, fighting hard to get third, fourth, anything but fifth.
I don't think Marcus has briefed Joey on the mat.
All right, Div 2. Hold on, what's going on here? There's a name missing. Oh, dear. Someone's...
All right, close here from Gary. Yep, played it.
Wow, Div 2.
Oh, yeah, I'm just looking at it now, Joy.
Right, tell us, Joy,
Wow.
what is it?
So Tauronga's out in front at,
Yes.
at 90.
Yes.
And then you've got Manawatu 76, Upper Hutt Valley 75, North Taranaki 74,
Oh.
Poverty Bay 71, County 70.
Oh,
Six,
my.
6 points between second and sixth.
and one of those teams is going to go up, and two of them are going to go down.
Yeah.
Wow. That's going to be heartbreak because they're going to two teams that go down are going to be so close to potentially even winning,
Yep.
and they're going to go down. Wow.
So we're looking for a game of peers.
We're going to go
from that
Division 2
A game
last round, surely.
Yeah, game. We're looking for a game of peers.
Yep.
14-8. What about like a Manawatu Upper Hutt,
Good.
Cam Mackay versus Sheree?
That's fantastic.
That's second versus third.
Yep. That's a good one. Gary might have made 3 out of this. I don't know. 2 anyway. Yep, happy with 2. Don't blink here, people. Singles goes really quick. Really quick. We'll get a decent old break between this and the final game of the day and of our year, Joy.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness. Long time to June next year.
The other interesting game potentially would be like a Tim Veal versus Ali Wilson.
Oh goodness, that's pretty good too.
I don't know. We'll look into it. We'll look into it.
Wow, a couple of juicy. Can we do both of them?
Get the second matted.
Could we delay one of them to a 4th round and just say this is for 2nd or 5th?
Nah, let's rearrange it and just put them both here and just play on a mat that's never been played on before. Just throw it wide into the deep end. Put them right hard bang next to each other.
Okay, here's Joey on the straight hand.
What are we, 2-1 after 2?
Yeah, no damage really. 2-1.
It's interesting these guys have played 2 ends. I'm sure Sean is probably like a 8-6 after 5.
Him and Matty B, they don't muck around. Mind you, singles, no one really mucks around.
There's nobody to talk to.
No. Who are you going to ask? Ghostbusters. There's no one.
Just finish your own joke. I like it.
Okay, Joey. He's lining up a straight draw here. On the swing. Tight. Wait to hold it though. Great effort.
That's well thought out.
He was looking at maybe just a little bit of kiddie movement there.
Nah, I reckon he was just narrow.
Yeah. He's too good for that. Hutt Valley have been nothing but second, rock solid from game 2. Like,
Yeah.
Dave,
yes.
come on, mate. Every
Have I got the colours
bloody
wrong?
game.
Look, if I didn't do that, Katie wouldn't be able to comment.
No, it's Simon this time.
Oh, Simon, good. All right, sorry, Katie, you're off your game.
Yeah, try to blame someone else.
We're running at 30%, and we've...
No, we're not.
and-
No, we're not.
No, we were running at 30, and we've had 2 wrong since. We've plummeted to 25.
I don't know. No. There's no we in this.
I don't know how I get the blame for that.
Because you're on the scoreboard.
But I'm not doing it wrong. I'm just starting it with a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, well, don't put it up.
No, I think the trick is, Dave, whatever your instinct is to write, do the opposite. You'd be a machine.
I've got another thing I can do, which is just eliminate the 2 colours, not have any colours at all. And just have Southland Hutt Valley, because...
Nah.
And Simon would like to see the Cam versus Sharivo game.
Yes,
He said that Ali was on yesterday.
we're happy to be influenced by the viewers on what the last game is going to be, but what we are pretty committed is it's going to be a Division 2 game.
Of pairs.
Of pairs. So if you've got the Google sheet in front of you and there's a good suggestion, fire it in. We can only reject it.
Yeah, people can look themselves.
Yeah.
Come up with a better option than I have. Dave, you can't call them Hutt Valleys.
Hutt Valleys.
You just...
This is unravelling. Orange. Southland.
This is
Oh, you got the scores wrong, like. It's 4-1 to Southland, right? According to the scoreboard, and we've played 3 ends. I think I got it right now, other than the Hutt Valleys. Okay. It's been a long shift. Probably more important game for Southland here than it is Hutt Valley. Although Hutt Valley, to win Hutt Valley basically you have to win every game and Waikato lose every game.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, right? Let's say that's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So Southland had a bit of a rough 4s round.
Mm-hmm.
They were very solid third.
So there's third equal.
Third equal. They don't want to slide any further than that and put themselves in an uncomfortable position. So they probably need this, or need a few results. That was close. What's Joey doing here? James?
Drawing a back toucher.
On the swing?
Nah, on his forehand.
You could thread the needle through the straight hand.
he could run into the pack and flop a back toucher. That's not drawing. I think that's his only option, is to get out on the big swing
And try and sit that back orange.
Yeah. At the moment, the jack's not spewing to the to all the oranges.
He's
Just going
playing
to the
my
back
shot.
one.
He was just about lining up my shot.
I think he can see how narrow, how like tight that is down there. It's super hard. At the moment, the worst he could do is loosen up the back a little, and actually, like,
Are the voices,
give Gary an opportunity to get
Are
more
the
than one.
voices in Joey's head yours and mine?
Yeah, I think so.
He's just had the same conversation with himself.
Yeah,
Just get down and draw it on the wide swing. I said go that. He got down to play my narrow.
give me the overhead,
reach through.
Jordan. So as you can see there, at the moment the jack is hitting the back orange and going left. So he's actually not in a huge danger of dropping more than one. Right?
But he's got two to come.
Well, like,
He can
I
play the
suppose-
narrow hand and sit that orange, or even move the kitty on an inside draw.
Okay.
Because he could easily on the swing tap his own too. So he's going the swing, he's going the
Yeah, but
James
even
shot.
tapping his own, it's still going left, not right. Draw the spot.
Going big green.
Did he get up the hill?
He set himself up for my shot with the last.
Yeah, that's fine. We weren't talking about the last bowl.
Gary's going to play through it. Looks tight to me. Yep. Got enough of it.
I'll give you the tip. This bowl here is going to be firm. I'm
Straight
not-
through the front one, peel them both.
Yep, not sure which hand he'll play it on yet. It's going to depend on a
Potentially
few of
we'll
the
play
angles
the
here.
swing hand because with weight you could probably rely on it.
I think that's the less chance
Yep.
of it going horribly wrong.
That's what he's doing.
Just got to make sure you hit the orange. You could get a fraction tight and slice the jack out, but
Okay.
I think you've just got to go quick through
It's
the
gonna be
orange.
close. Here we go.
Try and get your four.
Joey Zino. He's got weight. He's through it.
Pretty good.
Lovely bowl.
Pretty good.
Didn't really move as much as you'd want.
For
Probably
three though, right?
two. Waiting for confirmation.
Yeah, he'll chuck it on the board.
Yeah,
It'll be at least two. You could probably give him those two.
I think it's two.
Yeah. As we said, we're going to see a good game here.
4-all. Three shots it was. And a good follow-up with a toucher.
Can't get an update on Division 1 because there's still a card to go in.
Probably lost it. What's the game? I know who won.
Well, I know who won.
What was the game, Joy?
Sean's.
Probably in Farquhar's pocket still.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Souvenir? Or just cocky? We don't need it. We'll go
Hey.
nil result.
He is pretty cocky.
Matthew Farquhar? Lord Farquhar, as you would call him. Bowl here, Gary.
Do you know who Lord Farquhar is?
Yeah,
He's on Shrek, right?
it's Shrek.
Yeah, good. Oh, yeah, you've had grandkids.
Yeah.
You'll know stuff.
I think Shrek's been around long enough that our own kids watched it.
Oh, yeah, true.
Not that old, you know. I'm still in my 50s.
Till?
Okay, now Joey on the
Till?
Joey on the swing.
You almost seem nervous. Till?
Shrek came out in 2001, James.
Yeah. Yeah. I was 10.
23 years ago.
Candace was 11.
Yeah,
That was right up her wheelhouse, 11.
yeah. Our kids were 10 and 11, so...
Yeah, we're not that
Yeah.
old. We look it, but we're not.
And feel it.
We feel old.
I have a feeling Ashburton just dropped a 6 in a game out there.
Well, it wasn't singles then.
I think it was Jezza and Jacob.
Oh, poor Jezza. He looked pretty upbeat having won the fours game.
Righty-ho. I've got a Division 1
Okay.
finals. Okay, so Waikato, 106.
Yep.
Hutt Valley, 83.5. Otago, 75.5. Southland, 75.5.
Mm-hmm.
Auckland, 67.5. Ashburton, 48.
Okay, so that was a horror fours round for Auckland
And Southland.
and Southland, although you'd say Southland's done enough to not, well, they're certainly in a more comfortable position than Auckland.
Done enough feels strong.
Auckland's in the position now where they have to win games to stay in Division 1. So, yeah, a bit of a disastrous fours round for Auckland. Otago's probably given themselves a bit of breathing room from where they
Yeah.
were overnight.
Yes, definitely. So Otago got both of theirs.
Yep.
Man, they were close games. They won them 7-6 and 6-5.
Alrighty, another one there to Gary. Was it?
Yep.
Hold on. If Hutt Valley on 4, that means that they got 3 on the last end, right?
Yeah, they did. It went from 4-1 to 4-all.
I told you it was 3.
Yeah, I know. But, you know,
I just want to remind you that I told you.
I'm just here for what reason I don't know. Keep Simon entertained, I think. That's my lot. Five 4 as expected. Tight game, 2 quality players.
I think Simon's the sort of guy we need to get onto the coverage. He could have some great insights
We'd have to reintroduce our disclaimer.
for different reasons.
Hmm.
He could have some great insights.
Joy just looked at me like we should have the There's nothing that I've said that probably. Yeah, it's a good thing we're a non-profit organisation, because if we're actually an actual entity, the Broadcasting Standards Authority would be sending us letters saying,
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
you need to tone it down a bit. That's why we never want to be
Yeah, that's why we're non-profit.
That's why we're non-profit. People are very understanding and accepting of what we give and what we do. Good here from Gary's putting the pressure on. Joey's up to it though. Bit of a fist pump there. Looks like Sean might have got a win there.
Perry.
Sean Perry. He's had a good weekend.
He
Here's
just had his
Joey.
first loss, apparently.
He's going well, that young fella.
In the 4s.
Yeah.
Tell you what, the
She goes.
Jeanette, I haven't seen much of her, but she's gone bloody well.
Who?
Jeanette
She just had another win.
from over here.
Yeah, yep. She just won her singles then. I just had a check.
Shot Gary.
Against Auckland too. Crucial result. She's a man eater.
This is a good response from Southland after a not so good fours round. Looks like there's a bit of fist pumping going. There's a few wins out there. I think they're coming from the space. We've had a good weekend. Let's not You know, let's not ruin it on the last day. Seeing the singles over there, Joy, you've got Otago playing Auckland.
Yeah,
That's crucial games, those ones.
they are very, very crucial games.
Auckland needs to win them
Yeah.
because that's going to close their gap. It's called the double win. James was just saying there's a few Otago Auckland singles games out there.
Yeah, it's pretty intense stuff.
Crucial.
Sean just had a win against Matty B.
Good for Waikato.
Now it's actually over.
Well, I called it an hour ago, mate.
I mean, I call it Friday night, but that's okay.
You walked into the hall and said your view was unless... Well, that's not good for Joey. 3 shots here.
Tough road back. 4 down, 3 to go. She's a long way.
Yeah. Good middle. Joey was 4-1 up. It's been all Gary since.
Nah, Gary was 4-1 up. And
Gary
then it went
was.
4 all.
God, I don't know.
I know, yeah.
But anyway, the middle's been all Gary. So it's 8-4.
Just trying to keep an eye on some other games out here.
And another one right on it. It's a pretty good line here from Joey.
Wants to get down onto it clean.
Yeah, lovely bowl.
Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. What a tune.
I'm not sure it's got the legs, is it?
I think it's the
all the
line.
green.
It's the line more than anything.
Only the two things.
Other than the white and green, it was pretty good.
Good colour.
Boss,
Yeah, a couple of positives.
things to work on.
Needs to dive here. Yes, it
Yeah,
did.
brilliant.
Beautiful.
Now, this is the important part of singles. Singles recovery. Third bowl, your opponent's got 2 all over it.
Third bowl is moving day, right?
How do you recover that? I think you'll see him try and draw the middle of the square. Any contact's a bonus. That's quicker than I expected. That is different. That's usually me playing panic weight, Dave.
I don't think it was panic weight. I think it was panic green. Because if his intention was to peel both of them, then that weight was fine. Looking at how they're lined up, the blue, back blue goes straight past the orange without touching it. So I think he was looking at removing both of them.
Even slicing the jack could bounce it somewhere funky.
Yep. So yeah, big chance for Joey here. 1 bullet left in the Gary gun.
Interesting choice of hand here. What's he trying to do? Is he trying to tuck the back one round?
He's trying to make the target bigger.
Is he?
I told you Joey's a really nice guy.
He's just like,
And,
come on, Gary, don't miss it twice, mate. I'll help you out.
Joey's thinking, Southland needs to win. I'm going to make it easier for him.
Obviously, Hutt Valley are still trying to fight to hold on to second here. They're only 8 points ahead of third and third.
Yeah, but they can't win, so there's no, Oh,
Well-
mind you, you're playing for silver and bronze medals, right?
Nah, not in this.
Aren't you?
Nah, you'd hard time just getting 8 gold ones.
Right, he's narrow again, but Joey's going to help him.
Yeah, that was Joe helping. He's just a
cut
good
it
fella.
Down to 1.
All right, got to make it 2. Not super sure how, but you've got to. Now, Joe, just get it done, mate.
Well, he's going to play the swing hand. He's going to draw inside the orange, move the kitty 3 inches for 3 shots.
This is real hard, you know, right?
I know it's hard, but he's good enough, I believe. There's the green. Beautiful green. All on the weight now. He's close. Feather and fall in.
That's a great shot for one.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh, I hope he got 2. That was such a good ball.
I think it's 1. Two to go. All right, we'll be taking at least a half-hour break while we decide what we're going to be playing in the last round. So we haven't got that confirmed yet. Might leave it as a bit of a mystery for you to come on and have a look.
Yeah. Might just leave it with Roy.
Well, we're going to have a chat to Roy, because at the moment the TV game is Daniel French, Matt Bassett.
I'm pretty sure it won't be that.
And that's a dead rubber. So maybe a Division 2, I think. That's where it's happening. Joey's got... Oh, just died on the weight. Must win the end here for Joey. You say Joey, it's Joseph Zino, but a lot of people call him Joey. So all his teammates call him Joey, affectionately. Gary's made that hard.
It's just that, obviously, the maths checks out here. You've just got to score twice, and hopefully one of them's
at least a 2.
A 2. Every point vital at this point, right?
It is.
Joey running the whole way around the back to hide. I'm okay with that.
He's sitting the orange. He's been real brave here.
Nah, he's going the whole way around. He's trying to put 2 at the back.
Ooh.
I bet you didn't think he was playing for the narrow sit-and off.
Oh, okay. I don't think he's looking at that like it's a miss. I think that was intentional.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Great minds.
What are you talking about? You were talking about the other orange.
I wasn't talking about mine. Wasn't including mine in the great.
Oh, good.
I'm just saying,
glad we cleared that up.
I'm just saying he's thinking more than one. Gary's thinking, I'm going to take both them out.
Now there's no incentive to poke it back.
Is there a chance for 3 without too much kitty movement? Or is he just going to settle on 1? I think James, if he takes this one here onto that one there, there's going to be a little bit of movement there, right?
Yep.
He can play that hand swing there and sit that one down. Risky.
It's already sitting down.
Is it? Is it on its flat?
Yeah.
So
I think he's just trying to draw a shot and hope Gary sneezes.
I don't think he can get a second shot without actually making it easier for Gary.
I agree.
So here we go. That's tactical. Well done, Joey. What he's done, he's not going to set it up. He's going to say, I've got 1. You happy with 1, Gary?
Gary is in danger of sitting it down, sitting the shot ball down for 2, so...
Gary's going, I'm going to have a crack.
He's still going to have a crack under that. Oh, lovely effort. That'll be 8-6 last end.
Swapping over here.
Yep.
Big question for you guys.
Ooh, God. Last end.
How do you reckon the best bowlers of the early era, i.e. Rod Fleming, the best I've seen from early, would stack up with the top players of today i.e. Ash Diamond.
Who-
And I know
he's
Ash
not-
isn't playing anymore, but he's also the best I've ever seen. So what they're saying is...
Is this Darren?
No.
No, it's
Uh,
Brandon Fuge. Hey, Brandon. How you going?
You've got Ash, who he considers the best of the modern era, versus Rod, who he considers the best of the...
It's funny. If you ask me, I'd say singles-wise, there's no peer to Ashley Diamond.
It's interesting.
Pairs fours, it gets a bit more even.
So, at some point in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, the game changed. Early on in bowls, people played like there was a block in the middle like they have in England. And there was a lot of people didn't take the risk. They were happy to take one and draw for two rather than peel a bowl for five. Even if it was obvious. It almost like outdoor. Like
Let's hear from Joey.
they don't play they didn't play the risky shots. Now the risky shots are just a part of the game, right? And at the top level, you've got to be able to play them. Otherwise, you're just going to lose more than you'll win.
It's just one of those questions and answers you just can't get right because different eras, different styles, different...
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm saying is it's hard to know how those guys back 30, 40 years ago would have adapted to the new game. If you said to them, why don't you do this? If you could tell them what to do back then, what we're doing now, it'd be interesting. I would say the depth back then was far stronger.
Phenomenal depth, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still only
That's just a numbers
same
game,
amount
though,
of
right?
bowls and two people on a mat.
Yeah. Alex just played another swerve drive because
He's having fun now.
I think he's getting beaten by like double figures.
Mm.
All right.
Joey.
How do you get two, Dave?
Well, a little bit of movement on that front one.
You've got to play a really effective bowl here, right?
It's going to hold with that line, and it's close.
Or you're desperate for orange first.
It's all right. It's all right.
Could have been worse.
Yep.
Could have been worse.
Gary could seal this off here if he can put one right next to that blue. Block off the kitty. Joey's got a outside, through the outside, follow through onto the jack. Here's Gary playing the perfect bowl. Thank you very much. Game, set, match. Southland. That is the bowl of the match for me.
Well, shit. That's pretty good. Hutt found that last year, the clear, absolute panels above everyone else in Div 2. Gary was outstanding on this floor last year. And potentially he's probably done the same in Div 1 this year, being the strongest player.
He's pretty consistent, there's no doubt about that. That was pretty good, Gary. Happy with that? Yeah.
Yeah. Split and run throughs. It's the only shot. It's just...
We're doing a live interview here with Gary. All he can do is watch.
He knows Joe's only shot is the split and run through.
Split and run through, and the kitty surviving on the end of the mat.
Yeah. Trailing. You got to play the split and then trail the jack. Easy. Anyone would think we could do it again.
It's split, follow through, perfect weight.
Yeah. The problem you've got is depending on your contact changes what weight you need. So you've just got to
Then if you played the perfect bowl, Gary's got another bullet left.
There's still some hit and hope here.
Okay. In the area. Split's good. Yeah, he played it pretty well.
It's as well as he could play it.
So that's a win for Southland, Gary Lowe. Good game. Thank you, boys. Thank you, everyone.
9-6.
We'll be signing off, and we'll see you in about half an hour or so with the last game, a pairs game, to be confirmed.